Hello Korg, hello Tasik, hello Kara. I'm like, wait, Korg's going live? What? I'm hoping this all works today. Hoping. They are packed to the brim. Okay, I will switch to this view. Woke up after a long time of Settlers of Catan with our neighbour. Nice. I haven't played that in a long time. We've got it, but I think it needs 3 players. Yeah, so it's not a game that Kara and I can just pull out of the cupboard and have a go at. Switch to this view. Here I am, and I have to try and sit back. If I lean forward, the amount of light on me freaks out this camera here. And for some reason, just before I started, this camera here moved or something, and I had to readjust it, and now it looks really fuzzy to me. I don't know if this is in focus, but it doesn't have a focus I can change, so this is what we're running with. But welcome in, everyone. We are building the red dragon from this little 3-in-1 set because it is Lunar New Year. Happy Year of the Dragon. Cute little set. So we'll build through that. And then this is a Monday. I haven't done a Monday stream in a while, but yes, Minifig Monday is back. We're going to open up some of the Series 25 collectible minifigures and see what we've got. I'm going to try and get the prediction thing working. I have weighed them with a slightly accurate scale. Hey, Elix. Yeah, I saw you build this one. My plan was to build it last night, but after our lunch out, I had an afternoon nap and yeah, decided to sleep instead. So I'll do this today, and then we'll have some channel point fun predicting what's in these boxes. You may have just mocked a transformer with it. Tasik, yes, this weighs approximately 22 grams. So I don't think it's the shepherd with the goat. I think it's the train boy. But we'll see. Oh. But first we are going to build the dragon. There's another cute little angle on the back. I mean, to really make this fun, I don't know if Elix has some input on this. Elix, do you reckon that this would be something buildable from the picture? You've done a lot of scanning and weighing. So there is a bird option. There is a fish. I love the fins on that. The fins look really cool. Nice use of the curved tail piece off the dragon. But yeah, from this picture, I reckon there'd be a fair amount of this is probably buildable from the pictures. Some of the joints I might need to look at the book for. You'd like a stand for the fish? Yeah, something to attach the fish to would be good. That was the nice thing about the macaw 3-in-1 is that the fish and the frog in that one were sort of incorporated into all the extra parts made like some reef for the fish to attach to and a plant for the frog to climb on. Alright, so the bottom jaw is one of those under one of those with that clip, and one of those, and it looks like those studs are just left as studs. I'm gonna try, Elix. I'm gonna try. Kittles, welcome in. This is a Creator 3-in-1 set. It's $10 at Kmart and Big W. It's a red dragon, but you also get the instructions for a macaw and a fish. And yeah, it's a nice little $10 set, and I figured for Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, I would give it a go. Alright, the hands are these sort of tan tooth parts. There's 2 little car parts in this set. Fantastic. Yeah, the 3-in-1s are pretty great. I've only recently started getting some more of them. Other than I'd gotten the castle and the Viking ship ones, but some of these smaller ones are really cool builds, and really nice prices. And I'm pretty sure the hand, Elix, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like both hands of the dragon are identical. Looks like I have a stray beard hair floating around the parts. The small ones are the size builds you can finish in one sitting. Yes, so true. I need one of these. This is my second go at streaming from this room up here. I've got a fan above and a standing fan to my left. A couple different lights you can... part of moving the camera slightly, you can see down here. This glow you see down here is actually a power board from Aldi that has a work light on it. It's super bright, and it's sort of bouncing off the wall back up at me and the table, as well as a small light up above, a small light, it's here for me, it's pointing at me, just as a dim light, so that I'm not just backlit from the bookcases behind me. And then I did turn, because it's getting late in the afternoon, I have turned the light on in the room, but it is sort of up and to my left, so I've got this light sort of coming from the front, so hopefully it all looks okay, hopefully it all sounds okay. Doing some more tweaking before next Friday, when I will next go live. Elix, I just saw your transforming Supra. That is sick. That's some next level mocking, dude. Well done. Okay, I'll move this to where it's on camera. There's a wing. So I'll do that a second time. And Kara, if you're listening, what I don't have up here is a non-water beverage. If you could arrange one, there should be a cold one by now in the fridge. Of the caffeinated variety, that would be lovely. Yep, all good. I know you are multitasking. Alright, so I'm doing opposite wings there. And then another quarter round tile there. And there. So yeah, I have not had an afternoon nap today. I went to work and then went to the library, watched some streams, and then got myself set up in here. Hoped everything would work. The only slight situation at the moment is because I'm sort of building here and I'm sitting here, I might just have to turn my chair a bit so that I'm still on face cam, but I'm facing this bit here. Yeah, no, I have build on my phone just to the side, and that's why I said the Supra, because I'd seen it on Discord and then I saw him showing it off and that reminded me to go, hey Elix, your Supra's amazing. Yeah, if you see me sort of glance like this and go, oh, by the way. Okay, these curved Technic tubes are being used as the arms, so they get this little ball joint again. One for the hand, one for the shoulder. Okay, that looks like it's going to be part of the body. Not planning an army of speed champs. Oh, but you could have lots of them and they would all transform. Okay, the smaller arch and then a curved slope somewhere here. Maybe. There it is. That's the tip of the tail. And how is that attached? Okay. Oh, hang on. I've just seen that piece there that looks sort of like a microphone. It's not quite the microphone piece, but it's a pin with a ball joint on the end. So we get a round one by one with the hole through it, and that will hold our pin. To go into one of these. Okay, so that goes. Has that got a square? That looks like it's got a square plate under it as well as the round one. All the cars. Yeah, turning speed champs into a transformer group would be really cool. And that's the kind of thing, Elix, that you could easily, like, I say easily, you still have to pack it up and transport it. But to do a show like BBX or something where they're based on a set, but you've turned them. They're recognizable as having been speed champs, but then you've made Transformers. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I've done this a few times. Elix, it's the first time doing it on a 3-in-1. I've done it on some like 4+ sets. I did the Disney train like this on stream, and used the photos on the box and the photos on each booklet as my reference, because usually Lego will take a photo from more than one angle, as you can see, which can be helpful with some vehicles. I'm going to try the burger truck in the next couple of weeks. Going to try that as a no instructions. I don't know how I'll go with the truck itself. The burger part maybe, but the truck I'll. Okay, so from this photo I can see the construction of the back of the wing. Oh, you can see it from there too. Never mind. And then we'll repeat that as the mirror image. Yeah, Elix, it's a good way as well to stretch out a smaller build, especially a fairly simple one. You'd think, okay, I'll try and see if I can just use the box art. Because when I was a kid, my Lego City sets would come with instructions, obviously. Yeah, there's always hidden parts inside vehicles and under the chassis. I'd have to dig out some of my old instructions, but the front of the box would be the set you get, and the booklet would be how to make the set. But there were photos on the back of the box of like alternate builds that the designers had made, and you never got instructions for those. They were just there as kind of, here's some ideas of what else you can do. And that was always really cool as a kid. And then more recently, I've said this before, there's like more of a storytelling element. So the back of the box in a city set will often show, it'll show the burger truck being used and the minifigs like buying food. It'll show the cops chasing the robbers. Like it's more of a storytelling kickoff point than a here are some alternate builds, which is also cool. Okay, so the back of the leg here is going to be tricky because I've done the struggles not to miss a step while trying to read a recipe and cook dinner. Yes, good luck with that. What's for dinner? I think we're having curry tonight. Hey Raiders, welcome, welcome, welcome. The black can, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Yep. Thank you for the follows. Welcome, Raiders. Who have we got here? Juanita Cow, Jiggly Dad, Sarah Mahoney Music, Raymond from Seattle. I'm assuming you're from Seattle. And Mr. Perzelot, welcome in. Apologies, I leaned forward and that light glared off me and the camera readjusted. And yes, now that the Borg have stopped talking, I'm Bricko, another Brick and AFOL Lego builder in Queensland, Australia. How was your stream? What were you up to? And how did you find us? I'm assuming that you were doing Lego or searched for Lego. I'm just planning on building the dragon today for Lunar New Year. It's nothing like Porg, really. Well, always good to find new people. Welcome in. And yes, certain words will trigger random sound effect things. And yes, you may notice that I have a lot of Lego pieces in front of me. But what I don't have in front of me is these. Because what I'm attempting is to see how much of the dragon I can actually get done based on the photography in the box art, basically. Yeah, I've done it with some 4+ sets. I haven't really done it with one of these creator sets before, so we're going to give it a go. Yeah, exactly. It's a puzzle. I'm just going to grab some water here real quick. And yes, what time zone are you guys in? Is it late Sunday night, early Monday morning for you? Is it the middle of the day? USA Mountain. Right, so it is now Monday for you, I believe. And Pacific also has ticked over to Monday. No worries, kiddles. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, it's coming up on 6:30 in the evening here. Musician standard time, running late in life. Nice. I do like that. Ooh, that's a piece I don't know if I've seen before. And it looks like that's what the bottom jaw attaches to. So we'll get that attached. Yeah, it's coming up on dinner time on Monday here. Thank you. Yes, nice is also one of those triggers. If you're watching on mobile, I think it's the top right above chat. If you're watching on browser, it's probably over the screen somewhere here. There's a better information panel, and one of the tabs on there has some of the Easter eggs that have been found. So the ones that have been set off by people are listed, so people know what words trigger what things. But there are some hidden ones yet to be set off, as it were. How is this getting connected? This must be 3 years down under the equator on an island a little southeast of you in New Zealand. And as far as America goes, my missus is from Seattle, and she's now a dual citizen. So I can see this dark red Technic piece on the end of the tail, so that must use the bar, because that's the only piece I can see that would connect both of those. Everything is coming up Seattle. There's a lot of the hindquarters of the dragon are really well hidden in the photos. And the book is not much help either. Although Is it true that Australians do not frequently visit New Zealand? Well, I've only been to to the airport. I've flown through New Zealand to get to America and back, but I haven't ever gotten off the plane in New Zealand itself. What's that bit? Because the cheeks are attached from the side, so they need brackets of some kind. There's 2 of those for a human. Yeah, it was Air New Zealand, and I've flown through Hawaii. Hawaii's a nice airport too. What is this? Oh, is that? It's like, which parts of this are shadow and which of it is an actual color change? And where do the things change direction? I'm going to guess that goes that way. So were you building this set tonight? Or is this just something you've built recently? And that's a single light grey layer, so that goes that way. 2 weeks ago. Let me see if this... I've just given you a follow back. Didn't watch that stream, so you can't spoil anything. One of the guys here in Australia, Elix, who was in chat a second ago, he built this set this morning, but I didn't watch his stream. I was at work. And he said the same thing. He's not going to spoil anything by answering any of my questions. I'm assuming there's a left and a right. I'm assuming these things are just mirrored. So that's where the arm will attach into. And I can see that that's on the back of the oh, actually, that's okay. I can see that's how the foot's built. So that is such a cool way to do the heel. Okay, so we've got and you may or may not have ads in progress. There we go. Let me see if this works. This didn't work last time, but this should hopefully... Why is this? Sounds are triggering off, but commands aren't doing the things they're meant to do. What is going on? That's going up there. Oh, holy crap. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, build time. That is the second. My phone doesn't have any volume on. Ahoy, Fargonaut. Welcome, build time. What were you building? I was still lurking on the phone here, so I was able to chat to Elix about his Supra when you were showing it off. Um, welcome, Minty. Welcome, Scotty. Everyone behaving? Yeah, build was unbuilding. I'm attempting to build a 3-in-1 red dragon. And there are some interesting things going on with Firebot where commands aren't really doing the things they're meant to, but some of them are. I was able to trigger some sound at the start of stream, but a lot of text-based ones aren't doing their thing. Minty, if you want to test something, exclamation shut up. Try that one. Just for some fun. Okay, that one works. Now, if you want some further ones, well, actually, the same one. Yeah, there is a cooldown on it, but there is a separate one, Minty. Mint Princess, if you type in the sentence, Rey is the best Skywalker, that might do the same thing. Thanks, Scotty. I had to do it. At the risk of my life, I had to do it. Cheers for the lurk, Elix. You've seen it. Yes, build, go eat, hydrate, feed Groot, walk the cat, I don't know, do the things. While I try and figure out what's going on up this this part of the dragon here. Sanchoibo. What is that? Oh, that looks like another one of. It could be that piece from that camera angle, or it could be one of these. Enjoy your lurk build. Go eat. It could be one of these. Because what we are doing, for those that just joined me from builds, if you haven't been to the stream before, sorry, I'll do the spiel again. I'm Bricko. I'm also an Australian Lego builder. I'm up in Queensland, so I'm an hour behind build. So it's only 6:30 here in Queensland. And yeah, for tonight's stream, I'm building the 3-in-1 Little Red Dragon. And then after that, we are going to open up Because it's Minifig Monday, I'm going to open up some of the Series 25 minifigures. And if you do have channel points, and if you don't now, you probably will have by the time we get to that point. I've weighed these, so our scales aren't that accurate; they're only accurate to a gram. But this is a 22-gram minifig box, so I'm pretty sure it's the little boy with the train costume in there. But yes, what I'm trying to... Oh, did I just put them... Oh, no, that's that way. But it's still... There's still a margin of error, Mint. And okay, that's probably... Maybe that goes there. The other thing I'm doing is I'm not using the instructions for this build. I'm trying to just get the... from the photo on the... yes, it is gambling. It is using your channel points to predict what you think it is. Elix has done this before. I am winging this dragon, but nearly dropped a cow horn. And that goes onto, it looks like a round... I must be out of my goddamn mind. Yep, that's what they're there for. Most of those do have some sort of cooldown. That goes... Yep, that's directly on that piece. The tricky part is these curve bricks here. And yeah, this is the temporary setup as I'm making this the Lego room. Where I'm building and where I'm sitting is kind of a little awkward at the moment. So just pardon me if I do suddenly go off camera or move to where this camera readjusts its lighting automatically. That goes across the top of that. That's got those in the corner. Thanks, Led. Hey, Josh. Welcome in. G'day. Josh is another streamer from Australia. Sometimes builds Lego. Sometimes plays games. And for those of you that joined us on the raid from the US, Creating with Kara Davies is my previously mentioned Mrs. from Seattle. What's that part of the leg? That goes up there. But I'm guessing it's got some form of... that's terrible, Ed. Dangling modifier issues. Yeah, I kind of need to see the dragon's butt. I don't think at the moment, Kara. It's been no worries, Josh. Lurk away. I think did it. I don't know if it shouted out. Juanita. I thought I had it set up. I'd have to scroll back and see. It possibly did. It gave build time a shout out automatically. Yes, it did. Yep. Yes, I've got it set up so that when I get raided, it does a shout out. And then there's a few other people. You'll notice as a few other people got into the chat, over on this part of the screen here, there was some Firebot little animated shout outs of just a picture of a channel and saying, hey, check them out. Those just pop up. They're basically people that I also follow who stream, and so that just sort of, I've put them on a list and they pop up there. So I think we're good for the moment, Kara. Unless you want to do a few others, but maybe just wait for a little bit. I'm guessing. But yeah, the timer thing does not seem to be working. The ads command didn't work. The sound effect commands are working. Is that? Oh, hello. Is that? That could be where this. That could be this piece in there. I reckon it might be. And I reckon that's a 2x2 plate. I reckon that's one of those there. And one there. And that's where those line up. And then the ones that the arm are going to attach to go there. The question is, what color is the next layer behind the arm there? That looks yellow. Which would mean it's one of these. A 1x2 plate in there. That part's in the way, so that's got to be 2x2. And then the belly comes across there. Okay, look at that. We're getting some pieces together. How's that? How did those attach? What's that at the back there? That looks like it's possibly dark red. That's... And this piece here that the tail attaches to is definitely at that kind of an angle. So is that where these pieces come in? And it tags out the command. I did have some commands set up to delete themselves, but it wasn't working, so I need to go through that and check. Is that right, Elix? Do those pieces attach to each other in that order? No. Well, sort of. You want to do the stomach and chest separately. Is there more? Is there snot building down here? Like, does some of this tie in that way? Because it does look like there's some dark red at the back here between the legs. But I also need some way for these legs to attach. Trying to not give away but only hint. Well, I'm going to crack this cold drink open while it's still cold. Okay, and these finger pieces from like Dobby are now being used as horns. They're on that part. The eyes are going to be on these stalk, the little transparent minifig stands, and they're going to be in a snot brick. That is a Pepsi Max. Yes, I'm guessing it's these clear little superhero type stands to make them fly that go on so the eyes angle. And cheers for the lurk. We do love our lurkers around here. I am a serial lurker. Have a good night. And Kara, remind, is it? I think it might be. Is it exclamation GN? It is. Do like our firefly around here. But yes, have a good night. It is very, very early in the morning for you now. Yeah, I don't know if I'm fully happy with where that is, Felix. But I'm also thinking I've still got a 2x4 yellow plate to fit in somewhere, and nothing in here looks yellow. And it doesn't look like it's up in the head. And there's some more of these snot bricks, possibly up here behind the cheeks. So the cheeks look there. Cheeks look like they're on this dark red bracket. I can hear Kara giggling from downstairs at the wharf quote. Oh, what am I gonna... And I can't see the back of the... Like, in between this curved plate and the curved bricks here, there's got to be some layering up of support inside the sort of knee shape. His ass is the 4x2 yellow. Oh, so that is a piece of yellow down here at the back. Oh, you can just see it here. It just makes it to that corner there. Okay. Am I right that the dark red piece is the join there? Oh, the book on the cover. Ah, okay. Yep, you can just see the horizontal. Yep, okay. Yes, I keep forgetting that I have a third option of the tiny photo on the front of the book. So those go on the top. They're part of the top of the head. They go behind that curved piece. This has that, because there's only one of them. So if that's there, alright, so I'll drop that. So Elix, I'm guessing that these two bricks go in behind. I will take the belly off. Those two bricks go in behind there. But I'm kind of guessing that the 2x4 I'm thinking goes into the head, and that we'd use two 2x2s here instead. because then that can go there. That can go there. Hang on, what am I wrong now? No, I'm still a 2x2 plate short. Something went wrong. That was going to go... No, that's... No, I think it's only one 2x2 plate here. It can't be right, because this has to line up. With that. 2x2 at the top of the large tail curve part. So, like, I've got this dark red piece to line up with the belly to, like, be a second point of contact for it from over here. So I did a 2x2 there, and then is that a 2x4? No. Does it use lots of 1x2s horizontally across it instead? What is this doing? Those look like normal red bits, but in shadow. Those bits. Okay, so that joins here. I'm normally an instructions person. I just looked at this and thought, you know what? I can see a lot in this. Ah, okay. Now the timer thing's going off. So good to know. What must have happened is I went live at like 5:59, and it mustn't have fully kicked in to know that it had ticked over to 6 o'clock. So now that it's 7 o'clock, we will now have. Hang on. It's not sending the things to chat. Timer is playing audio, but not sending the chat message. Oh, I'm not talking. Well done, Juanita. Juanita has found one of the Easter eggs. And it still says ads in progress for another 25 seconds on my end, but we know that Twitch likes to lie. Yeah, Whippy, I know. I learned that. When I found it, I realized I have seen that in scrolling past and never. It is the place that you ring to order books from when you want to sell them from your bookshop, Whippy. Yeah, it doesn't give all the ads to everyone. I've had days where I'm on mobile and I get 0 ads on any stream. Who wants to buy a book at 10:30 in the morning? Hello, I'd like to buy a book. What sort of book? I don't know. I'm just in the real mood to read a book. Yes, Whippy, welcome in. I am building the 3-in-1 dragon for Lunar New Year. I'm attempting to do no instructions. I'm using the photos on the box, on the front and the back. Where did you send the DM, Kara? In Messenger? Okay, yep. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Kara? Oh, you found an Easter egg during ads. Wonder what you found. Okay, so I can tell you the word, because it will go into the list now that it's been found. The word is school. Because you said you haven't tried to put together a set from the picture since elementary school. So the word was school, is what triggered the... And again, it was a Black Books one. You always hated school. I thought you had a terrible time. I've never told you that. I look at your life now and work backwards. All right. So the next question, Elix, is just something for fun, kiddles. And yeah, Elix, I think the dark red 1x2 is going to be one of these filler pieces in the leg. You know what? I'm gonna assume it is anyway. The next question then will be, because there's one more layer. Oh, so hang on. Because I've got that there, and I've got this, like from the picture, it looks like this sits up here a bit. Base plate and two. So so it just gets another dark red. Does it get a yellow one beside it? Oh no, because it'll need a ball joint to attach to the. Oh, of course, that's why I'm 2x2 short. I need. I need the legs to attach. You'd think I'd never built Lego. So it's like that. I'm assuming the leg joins higher up, or does it join at the bottom? Is the crisscross at the corner? Or is it offset? Like so. At the bottom. Okay, so it is just like that. Good. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't count as using the instructions if we're just asking Elix, who built this morning. Alright, so that goes across there. I was forgetting that the leg has to join the body. Yeah, because then we'll get a ball joint into this assembly somewhere. Which Okay, if the leg sits like that, and that's up about that high, but from the picture it looks like it's red beneath the tail connection. So then those go like that, and then I'm no longer a 2x2 short if I go like that. And now that should connect that. Because I was like, this needs to go in the head to give it some stability. Alright, so that's that. We have a tail. I'll work out shortly if the legs don't look like anything. What? No 2x2? Surely you can't be serious. Who's there? Yep. I only need one 2x2 at the top of the curve part. What goes down the bottom then? Yellow pieces? Nothing. But then there's a gap. These bricks can just be pushed out. G'day Kev, welcome in. Doing well. Didn't add the Oh, I getcha. Oh, so this goes up here. Gotcha. I'm with you now. I see the geometry. Well, Kev, if you follow the instructions, I'm sure you'll get it done a lot quicker than I am. But I do have Elix in the chat who built this morning. And he's giving hints and telling me where I'm going wrong. Alright, now everything lines up. I also now have another 2x2 plate to free up. So thanks for that, Elix. We've got legs. Yeah. And so is the back of the leg open like that? Yeah, I figured I'll come across pieces that need to go somewhere. Because like I can see in the picture that there's nothing flush with the top, but I wondered if they were covering the grey with anything like a single stud, but maybe not. Wings will go there. Oh, you're building the race car and carrier truck. That does look cool. I got the go-karts the other day. Alright, so there's those, and then we can put the arms in as well. So thank you very much. The leg is a little... What do you mean the leg's a little wrong? Oh, I've probably crisscrossed the wrong way. The foot should be more in the center of the leg. The feet connect, but the feet are very close to the body. Yeah, so it all still connects. But yeah, where I've crisscrossed them, if that was underneath that one, yeah, the foot would be just a little bit more centered on the leg itself and not in so tight. So let's fix that. First of all. Alright, so, and I don't have I was like, I don't have a brick separator handy. I do, it's just not on the table, it's up above it. So what are we doing? We're doing the leg to the body connection first, and then the foot into the leg. Yeah, that lines up a whole lot better. Yeah, the foot's now in the center of the leg instead of being weirdly tucked in against the body. So that goes that way. Next stream we do a stream. Yeah, I've had ideas, Elix, of doing that with people. And I saw Lazy and Build do it, and I was like, damn it! I've been in talks about that. It's like it, and I guess that's how you know it's a cool idea, because you're down. Yep. Just let me know which small set you want to do. Don't do anything UCS size. That'd be a nightmare. Yeah, similar to like what you and Taz do, but instead of building something out of a set of pieces, we'll just All right. So now, this size. So if you have a look, I'll send you a link. There's is there I think on my about page, Elix, I put a link. I made a brick set list of sets. So if you look for something small on there, if you happen to have the same thing, otherwise, I'm sure we can find one of these $10 sets that we both have. Actually, if we're doing that, we don't need, because we're not building the same thing. It just needs to. You just need to let me know like what set you've got that you want to build, and then I just download the instructions. Technology. Yeah, we'll discuss later. Sounds roughly like a plan. Although now I am slightly concerned because I've used up all my dark red and I still need some in this photo. So I'm guessing that some of the internal leg pieces should have been yellow 1x2s. But yeah, that was the idea that one of the guys at work had when I was talking Helix was, yeah, that just someone has the PDF and all right, yep. So the legs are getting disassembled one more time. Yes, Kev, I'm building them with no instructions, but with, well, after about an hour in, a significant amount of hints from Mr. Elix, who built this morning. First time trying it with this kind of set. I've done it, I think the biggest set I ever did with it, I attempted a it was like a winter village kind of scene, and a lot of it was doable from the picture. There was like a front facade photo and an internal building photo on the back, and doing like little vehicles as sub builds. But as a complete set, I did a city set that was like some sort of fishing boat, and there was only a few pieces down inside the boat that you couldn't work out from the photo. Good night, Mr. Persalot. Thank you very much for sticking around with the raid. Hopefully see you around. Oh. Okay, so now we have a dark red there. Actually, no, that's the back of the... Oh, that goes there. And I'm guessing structurally that that's where the 2x4 goes. Yeah, I've already got I've got the brackets attached to the cheek, and they'll hang off the 2x4. And we've still got, okay, oh yeah, because we'll need a ball joint to get to the head of the dragon. And we need these to line up with that. That goes across there. Jaw looks like it's back here. Yep, that's back there. The horns will go under that piece. Good luck, kiddos. Those go there. Which then puts us a brick height away from everything on here. So does that mean alright, next guess Elix, is going to be under the grey jaw piece is the grey neck joint. And I'll take the cheeks off because then that will line up with these brackets to give us 3 studs of connection with the cheek. And I can see in the picture that there is red behind the jaw, so yep, that's there. Which means the 1x2 goes there. The 2x2 becomes the red plate that we can see from the front. Now the only real question is, do the studs on the back of the head point backwards to the side? Does it even matter? Because they then go there. That goes there. Spare piece. That looks like spare pieces. I think we've got a dragon built. How did I do? Look at that. Oh yeah. It took us an hour and a half. But we built the little dude. That is cute. Yeet it. Yeah, the tricky parts as a no instructions build, definitely inside the leg. Definitely this part here. So you can see the yellow plate, as Elix said, on the instruction book, and you can barely see like half a mil of the like there. Just behind this red piece, you can see a tiny dot of yellow that is that plate, and you can see some dark red there, which sort of tells you where that is. And that's just a mess of red in shadow. And yeah, the head was fiddly, but once you start getting down to only a few pieces, then you can start to go, well, I have this and this left over. These are the gaps I've got. That's where it needs to go. Very, very cool. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, basically you can eliminate the possibilities, and like when I had the no worries, lurk away. So yeah, there we go. A very good size for the price. So in Australia, that's $10 including tax. Well worth it. At a later date, I'll build the macaw and the tropical fish, but for now, the dragon is built, and I'll keep them together so I can take photos. Um, and now, well, good timing. We've got ads coming up in about a minute and a half. Um, I'll clean these spares up to one side. Um, I will attempt to find my information on these minifigs and their weights. Possibly, Kev, it looks amazing. Um, the camera also looks great as a 3-in-1. Lego is really doing some cool stuff with the 3-in-1s. That's for sure. Um, my minifigs are beside me here. Um, I haven't got the Polaroid yet. I do want to grab a Polaroid camera. Um, and yes, Tasik built the Kingfisher, and I didn't see that stream. Let's find. See if I can find my notepad file that I prepared earlier. No worries, Elix. Where am I looking? Now it's a matter of where did I save my text file? There it is, on the desktop. And now I've got to. Yep, they're all in there. But yeah, some of the realistic animal designs that Lego's been coming up with in the last couple of years have been really good. The unicorn to an enterprise. Okay. All right. Okay, well that's right. Well, it still says 54 seconds. Sorry, on my top side. I'm going to jump to dashboard because predictions don't work on the other thing. We're going to jump on manage prediction, stop prediction. Which minifigure is in the 22-gram box? We're going to go Trinket, Goat Herd, or Vampire Knight. And we'll put that at 2 minutes. Is everyone back? You're back? Okay. I will run this silly camera light situation is bugging me. I do want to get a separate camera. Let's do it again. A separate camera for me and for the builds, or just turn this one off. This one. I'm looking at you. Turn it off completely, because it does just auto adjust to lights really weirdly. Okay, so the prediction is going to run for 2 minutes. Bet channel points as to what is in the approximately 22 gram box. And let's go. That should now be running. So I've put some approximate weights that I found online for each minifig. And you can bet your channel points and we'll see what we end up with. 4 of the old ones, 9 of the new ones. I've got 2 of the old ones somewhere. Pretty sure I know where. I think I've got one more. I've got my Lego semi-sorted into containers, and I think I've got. I know there's a bunch of like cows and horses that I haven't been able to find, so I think there's a whole farm animal section in my garage, buried under a pile of other Lego boxes. But yeah, definitely got the 2 original goats. Several of the new sheep. And yes, Tasik lives near a shop where they can get a lot of animals. I think I'm going to have to Bricklink or Bricks and Pieces a few, buy them online, just to have a few more than just the 1 or 2 per set. All right, so we've got a 50-50 split at the moment. Some channel points going towards the train kid, some towards the goat herd. We'll see where those points go in a second. All right. Welcome in, RDMDK. Open the box! Open the box! And the winner is... It is Train Boy. Manage prediction. Choose outcome. It was the Train Kid. Are you sure Train Kid is the correct outcome? Yes. I forgot about that. I think that's triggered by buy. Ooh, the printed wheels are really cool. Oh, and thank you, Lego, for not sticky taping the booklet together. That's always been a silly thing. All right. So it's got 2 sets of real wheels and some fake wheels in the middle. You guys on there. Stud on the front. Tile on top. Oh, and you get it. That still isn't there. Yeah, these printed dishes, and you get 2 of them. Like that's really cool. and you get a spare feather piece that's used as the train smoke. Cool old school hat and the bandana on. Train goes on. He's on there. Alright. So we have minifig number 1, Train Boy, plus spares. Alright. Next one is 18. And yeah, Kev, I'm not sure I'm sold on the whole box. I mean, guessing what's in there is fun. I wasn't much for trying to feel what minifig I was getting. I would generally just grab what was there, and if I didn't have what I wanted, I'd swap it with people and bricklink to get the one that I wanted. Alright, let's start a new prediction. And this one is what's in the 18-gram box. We're going to start with that one. I'm kind of hoping it's the Noir Detective. There's a few this one could be, knowing how accurate our scales are. It's that one. And yeah, we'll go... okay, Black Falcon Gamer Girl is too many characters. We're just going to call her Black Falcon Gamer. 2 minutes. Start your predictions. And hello, Hero. Bricko is good. How's Hero? And yeah, these are the small QR codes, so they don't really tell you what's in the box anyway. But there's about between 17.7 gram to 18.7 gram. There's 6 choices this could be. Oh, have you saw a set of scales? Nice. Mrs. Mod is not participating in the predictions, by the way. Fair enough. You can participate, Kara. It just means that you won't be able to go into the dashboard and you can't confirm the result, that's all. Ooh, you got some free bulk from your dad. I've got some free bulk from a workmate that I still haven't sorted. Yeah, and Kev, my Kmart's only just recently started getting these, and they have them in they've got like a transparent salad bowl type thing up near the registers. And sometimes they'll have them hanging on the little hooks near the Pokemon cards. But basically, they're in plain sight of a staff member at all times. And I just grabbed a handful, and well, 2 handfuls really, and we'll see what I get. And has the prediction finished? I can't see because Kara pinned a thing. Hide for me. Where did the prediction go? As soon as you pinned that, Kara, it sort of disappeared from my screen, but I think it's run out the timer. Found everything to 1558 except the front nose piece. And what is 1558, Hero? Without me Googling. Oh, you unpinned the chat bit. It's still... That sound effect is really random when the chat part isn't happening. Ooh, Space Mobile Command. Nice. Let's manage prediction. Okay, so we've got a three-way tie for points here. We've got the Detective, the Harpy, or the Mushroom Sprite. Let's find out. That is the Black Falcon Gamer Girl, the outside contender at 17.7 alleged grams. There we go. Almost picked that one. Oh well. Ooh, the separate headphone piece is nice. I like that. And the gaming keyboard. Looks like we get 2 printed tiles for the gaming mouse. Nice. And a trophy. Well, there's a few in that weight range, Hero, so we might be lucky again. We'll see. Open a few more. The next one is also 18. So we will run the same outcome choices. All right, let's see. Let's see what we think this time. Are we going to make the same guess? Are we going to guess differently? Off to bed. Happy to meet you in your community today. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for sticking around this long, especially in your time zone, where it is now 1:45. And I know that because with Kara being from Seattle, my computer clock has both time zones set. Have a good sleep, and I look forward to catching one of your streams soon. Fantastic, yes. I am still in the, saving for a washing machine and then for a PC. But yes, Euro Truck Sim is definitely on the Steam wish list. I'm also on the lookout for sales. So when there's a couple games I've already bought on Steam when they were on sale, just so I had them for future. If you want to ship it, I have an extra washing machine. I think the postage on that Hero is going to be slightly expensive. Truckers MP, yes. Yeah, I love the scenery on that game. Like when you were driving around Iceland last night, just the detail of like crossing the streams and all the volcanic rock on the side of the road. I was waiting to see if you would actually roll the truck on some of those turns. send you with a paddle, and it'll end up there in a few years. Okay, alright, so we've got another 18-gram box to open. Let's see. What have we got? It is the detective. Did anyone have the detective this time? Well, someone was confident. We had 10 channel points put towards the gamer, and we had 180 channel points put towards the... Actually, no, we had 190 put towards... But Elix voted with 180 points. So we had 2 voters for the detective. And they were correct. So... the lucky winners get the 5% of points that were... We did. We did. We soaked up each other's awesomeness. We have a... this is... yeah. He's got a high collar. Yeah, there is a lot more printing I've found here on some of the CMFs where they will sort of print the legs. That's where my Captain Reynolds from Firefly, it uses the legs from the... Was it the animal collector, with the skunk, with the stripe down the side? And yeah, I will totally do... so for those in chat not aware, so obviously you've probably seen some people stream where they will cosplay as a character while building a Lego set or doing a game. Well, Tasik plays Euro Truck Simulator while wearing high-vis, which is pretty awesome. And yes, the Noir Detective is in shades of black and white. No, I don't think Tasik wears a trucker hat, but he does wear a high-vis. Yes, a dangerous wombat. Oh, but what the detective does not have is any spares. But he is in black and white. Ah, nice. How good is it when you get the random one that you wanted? Magnifying glass and the absolutely brilliant joke. Oh, the dragon over. Of the red herring. Well done, Lego. Well done. That's my kind of joke right there. And yeah, no spare parts at all in that one. We will grab another one, I think. It's not quite dinner time. Do we want... There's quite a few that are 18. Do we want to go for... Let's go for a lighter one. This one weighed in at 17. So we will go. I think we'll go up as high as the 17.9 because there is that margin of error. Could have the gamer girl. Could have the sprinter. Fitness trainer. And there's a barbarian. I wouldn't mind the Triceratops. Ooh. Stagecoach Escape. Nice. I think I got 2 Lone Ranger sets. I got the, there was something with a teepee, and I got the abandoned, like the old silver mine, and I bought that to sort of work into a city mock that I was developing. Ah, interesting. And just a minute ago, the bot timer decided to actually put something into chat. It hasn't done it for a whole hour. Elix is back. Snelch is here. I like how the magnifying glasses actually do work. Yes, the magnifying glasses are very cool. And Yo Yogi. Got the entire series in one haul. Yeah, the big codes would have been handy for that. So it looks like we've got a few votes going the Triceratops way, but a lot of votes going the Black Falcon way. Oh, Elix. Not getting the Pac-Man. Okay, the prediction has run through its 2 minutes. Let's see. Someone's selling a real. Yeah, I was gonna ask. Have you got your eye on something bigger, machine wise? And this is. I'm guessing this is the Sprinter with the prosthetic legs. Oh, those are really cool. How they've worked the studs in there. Ah, yes. And that sound has been triggered before, but the counter wasn't up to date or accurate at the time, so it's been re-triggered. And Elix just set off game. So we've now had school and game found tonight that trigger some sounds. All right, there's the Blade Runner on the podium, and we get 1 spare. It's a gold medal. So let's go to manage prediction, choose the outcome, Sprinter. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody thought that this would happen. Alright, here's an interesting one. So this one, I weighed it a couple times and it would settle on 18 and it would settle on 19 depending on how it was feeling at the time. So which figure's in the 18/19? So we're going to go up as high as the Vampire Knight. It could be the Pet Groomer. Could be the Noir Detective again. Could be the Harpy. Mushroom, Sprite, and Triceratops are close to 18 grams. So yeah, we'll include those. Alright, so again, we've got 2 minutes. Get your channel points in. What do you think the next one is? That's right, yes, Tasik is doing, you're doing that was a sub goal, is it? That someone's got you the lighthouse or is getting you the lighthouse? So yes, 18 going on 19 is a good way to put it. And we do have ads coming up momentarily. So I will, actually I'll check if that other text command came up. We'll see if these are working again. Nope. Still not working. Lost the voting window. Kev, try are you on mobile, Kev? If you are, try just leaving the stream and coming back in. Sometimes for me that brings predictions and polls back to the top of the chat. Right, Tasik, one of those. Ooh, there's a fairly even split of points. The other board. Welcome in, Korg. I was debating how many more of these minifigs do I open and when am I raiding Korg, but that's not going to happen, is it? And apologies if you're in ads. Welcome, RC. Welcome, Mrs. Korg. G'day, Taz. I did. We did. We totally did. We soaked up each other's awesomeness. That's not all we did. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. How is your stream, Korg? Oh, Taz isn't live. Okay. Oh, whatcha? Thank you, Kara. How was your stream, Korg? It's perfectly clear. And I'm assuming you were building more Gundam. Did you get it finished or some decent progress? I've still only gotten this far on the one that you got me. Ooh, Black War. Still working on it. Yeah, mine will probably wait until next weekend because I still want to keep doing it on stream so that you can watch me suffer my way through Gunpla. And I'm assuming you're posting progress pics in the usual place for me to see? Or you'll wait and do a "it's done" picture. Silly camera. Ooh, not of this one? Ah, fair enough. Gotcha. That's right. I remember you were doing that for someone. Cool. But yes, welcome in. Do we want to rerun the prediction for this one for those just joining? I can do that. I think if I just delete it, don't I? Yep, delete and return points. And then I'll just rerun it. Oh, but I have to put it didn't remember the options because I deleted it. So, pardon me one moment while I copy and paste again. Vampire Knight, Pet Groomer, Detective, Harpy, Mushroom Sprite, and we'll do Triceratops as the outside contender. So we've got 2 minutes. We're guessing what minifig is in here. It's a rare reissued Mr. Gold. I don't think so. But there we go. So there's a few of the new series of minifigures that could be in this box according to my scales. So gamble your points wisely. Wisely, what's that? Oh, and I just realized I didn't turn on my Lego shenanigan channel point things tonight, like instructions upside down. But we're not really needing instructions for this, so all good. I'll try and sort out all the other stuff that's not working later tonight or tomorrow. Yes, Korg, if you need to go grab dinner, don't feel the need to hang around. What is it? Hold up, Mr. Gold. The closest thing I have to Mr. Gold, I mean, the cheese is yellow, so have some Speedy Gonzales and some cheese. 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 And yes, that is the thing with time zones, isn't it, Tasik? So hopefully you're right and get some more points. Not eating. Not picking up the safe to show Mr. Gold. Yes. Come on, light. I did not see your new drinking horn. Okay, so RC. So the exclamation BQ brings up the current queue. On my About tab, there should be I think there's a list in the better information panel of sets. Oh, hello. He's found it. He's found a number. You would like 10297 added to the queue. I will make a note of that. You've already looked. Good job. What is 10297? Oh my goodness, that's the creator hotel. That's the hotel. Okay. Yep. So after the Indiana Jones set, we'll be doing a modular. Fair enough. A boutique hotel. Good, good, good. That will take a few streams, I'm sure, even without doing any unbuilds. Good morning, doorway. All right, so we've got some interesting point spread here across the options, and let's find out. No, I don't want Chrome to open. Close. There we go. Let's find out what we've got. It is Triceratops. Did anyone have Triceratops? I don't think. No, nobody had Triceratops. Are you sure that's the correct outcome? Yes. Dang. You sent me a picture? Cool. So, another dinosaur costumed character. I like the T-Rex costume, but this Triceratops costume is really cool. Come on, tail. Stay down. Oh, the printed arms and printed back. That is some nice detail. There we go. Triceratops costume. I saw a Triceratops skeleton when I was down in Melbourne at the museum. How many dinosaurs do I have in my collection, roughly? Well, I've got a Triceratops costumed minifig and a T-Rex costumed minifig Actual dinosaurs, I think 2 raptors, Indominus, some pteranodons, and a baryonyx. Oh, and a Quetzalcoatlus, the giant flying one. And I think, yeah, I added a T-Rex recently. There was a 4+ Jurassic World set that was going on clearance, and basically I've taken the T-Rex out of it, and I'll part the rest out. And I haven't been to see the Brickman ones. My brother and niece went. They said it was really cool. And they were at that, I think, the day that I was in Melbourne, looking at the relics display before it wrapped up. And the real Triceratops bones. So that's pretty cool. You have to go. No worries, Kev. Have a good night. I'll be not going for much longer. Will you add the little burger van to your to-build list? Yes, and actually that's what I was going to say. With right. I thought you meant yeah. I thought you meant you had to go. Sorry. That's yeah. Tasik and RC. I was talking to something the other day. I'm debating whether I keep that as a redeem, or if I just build what I want to build and like have people make suggestions. And like, if you want to see something on the list, cause I'll keep the list up of like what's on the backlog. But I don't know if I'll keep it as a add it to the queue, or just if you see something that you want to see built, then yeah, obviously suggest it. Because Primal did that. I was talking to him on what day was that? It feels like so long ago. It was Saturday. No, Sunday. It was Sunday. It was yesterday. That's how long ago it was. It was only yesterday, and I've had one day of work in between, and it feels like ages. But yeah, asking for suggestions of, here's what's on my backlog, just if you want to see something built. And he had multiple people suggest the same thing, so that's what he's going to do. Yeah, so I may be getting rid of the channel point part of it, and just have the, hey, if you want to see something, just let me know. Otherwise, if I want to do a short stream and I want to build a small set, I'll just grab something to build. That might be the way to go. If it works, it works. Could always shake it up and go back to, hey, make me build something, make me stop and do a different set. We'll see. It's a work in progress. Let's see what this one is. All right, so this is a lighter end of the scale, so I think I know what this one is likely to be. And Elix, I've still got the Gundam that Korg got me, that I've built the head of so far. So that will be a UCS set with no instructions would be a nightmare, Kev. An absolute. I mean, I could mock something out of all the parts, and it would look nothing like the box. But no, I still also have I picked up a Y-wing from Bandai to go with the other small ships that I got. And my parents got me a model shop gift card for Christmas. So there is a Batmobile as well. So yes, it will not just be Lego in the backlog. But yes. And when I was in the model store, I was umming and ahhing between the Tumblr and the Batman version, and quickly Googled some reviews. And apparently the Bandai version of the Tumblr is just as fiddly as the Lego version. RC doesn't want to see anything Batman for a whole while. Yes, RC spent all of January, wasn't it, building Batman stuff. So is it back to the Star Wars now? Alright, I'll quickly get this next prediction going. This was a 16 or 17. Insert your Sound of Music jokes here. 16 going on 17. So it's probably on the lower end of the numbers that I'm about to put into the options. But we have been surprised before. Considering that nothing has an average weight of 16-ish, it makes me think it's probably on the lighter end of this scale. Been building helmets. Oh, nice. Who's in the box? Hi, I'm Batman. Doesn't sound like Batman. Doesn't sound like a huge number of parts, but it's hard to tell. When you do close to 12,000 black and grey pieces over the month. Yeah, and then just move on to Star Wars, where it's 12,000 grey pieces. Sounds like a plan. What could go wrong, RC? What could go wrong? And yes, once I get a separate camera that I can get to be sort of more fixed focus and not go nuts with the light, I won't be using that camera. And then hopefully it'll be able to pick out the bookcase behind me has Lego in it and some LED lights. And I'm in the process of unbuilding these modulars that are here to make room for sets built on stream to sort of be in the background. So the boutique hotel will go in behind those doors after it's built. The Batman minifig would sound like there's nothing in the box. Or the John Cena minifig. You were going to watch Billsy's stream, but I say here, oh, it's Billsy live? I'm thinking, who can I raid? Who's going to be on? Because I'm starting to feel like dinner. Kara is sending me a message. What is... Okie dokie. Alrighty. Good to know, Kara. And I think it is... my mouse is jumping all over the place. About 2 minutes before I went live, the mouse USB port really started freaking out and not responding. I was like, I don't need this just as I'm about to go live. Okay, so we have an 80% Sprinter, 10% Mushroom, 10% Barbarian vote. Let's move you guys a little bit back. And it is the Barbarian. So well done to Complete prediction. Barbarian. And those votes went to RDMDK. Cool, Tasik. Hopefully your workday goes well. And look forward to catching more of your streams too. Oh, the sword is cool. Oh, is this the same? Is that the same mold as the Dreams sword? If anyone's on Bricklink right now, I like the version with the like war paint across the eyes. Yeah, if anyone's on Bricklink right now, is this the same mold as the Dreams sword? Hair's cool too. Nice printed furry costume, leather belt, printed armbands. And again, no spares. Another one with no spares. Okay. Otherwise, I will have a quick look on Bricklink. We'll go sets, CMF25. We want the Barbarian. Barbarian inventory. Similar in pattern to the following items. So there are two other versions of this sword. And yep, one is black and transparent pink, one is gold with trans blue, and yes, they are from the Dreams sets. Yep. I was like, I've seen this sword before. So it's according to Bricklink, it's pretty much the Dreams versions have transparent plastic as this outer edge of the sword. Take care, Kev. Might see you over there in a bit. Have a good night. Let me have a look at. Yeah. So the Dreams versions where this has, I mean, even you can see it on this one. There's a dark grey plastic part in the center of the sword and a light grey around it. The Nightmare King's version has, it's like a dark grey, and then it has the transparent dark pink. And then trans dark blue on a gold handle for the good guys in Dreams. And hold the leg up to camera, UCS Millennium Falcon. Nice. Hang on. I'll do I have? Let's go see if I had something cheeky that I could approximate. Not really. I was looking for something grey that I could hold up and go. It's a 1 to 1,000 scale Falcon. Actually, There we go. That's my falcon. No, Kittles, it's not a dragon. So we've moved on to the second part of tonight's stream, which is Minifig Monday, which I'm not doing anymore. It's not in my schedule, but I got new minifigs, so I decided to bring it back for a day. And it might come back next week. We'll see. The dragon did get built with much help from and hints from Elix. And I had to rebuild the legs a couple times because I put the ball joint parts on the wrong layer and the feet weren't centered. So if you crisscross them the other way around, your foot's sort of at a funny angle. But using logic and I had to swap out a color in here as well. There's a yellow part that you don't see, so that you can get the dark red that you can see in the picture up here. But yes, very cute. A few parts that use logic. Once you've gone, these are all I've got left. Where does it go? But yes, very cute. Well worth the $10. That's for sure. And now we're on to guessing the minifigure. Does it swoosh? Meow. Kind of. The tail's very fragile. And I don't think the wings will support the body weight. I think there's some biological and some physics issues going on here. And is it an African or a European dragon? All right, we're about to have ads, and then I think we'll do 2 more minifigs, and then I think I'll call it a night, and we will look for a raid target out. I think everything else is either going to be... I've got one more heavier one that's probably going to be another train kid. And then let's go. I've got a lot of 18s. Let's go for another. Hopefully that's all right. We'll go for another 18 as well. We'll set these possibilities up to copy and paste over. And then we will have a go. The ads should be just about done. We should all be back. Excellent. All right, so we'll go with the heavier one first. We'll go with and let's put another outside chance in there. Right. So here we go. We are predicting what is in the 22 gram, allegedly, box. I get errors as well. Yeah, I often get video error, like encoding errors if I'm on PC. I get less lag on a phone, but you get all sorts of different errors when you're on a phone. But welcome back. And we've got a lot of points going to Train Kid, which I suspect it is another one of the Train Kid myself. Oh, yeah, some of them have that sticker. Some of them that's like a plain white little sticker. It's going to affect the weight slightly. But I noticed when I looked online, a lot of these weights that I've posted are kind of like an average, and there's a 0.3 gram margin of error on some of them. I did see some people where they posted like they'd bought a full box and they weighed each one and put like, oh, this minifig was this weight, and this weight. And I just found someone that had put an average to go. If you've got this kind of weight, it's probably this minifig. If you've got this, it's probably this one. Which is close enough for some point gambling. And then we'll find out soon if it is the Train Kid or the Vampire Knight, or if I do have some goats. Alrighty, let's see. What have we got? It is the Train Kid. Choose the outcome. Train Kid. Complete prediction. There we go. That prediction has ended. Subtract the weight of the security seal. Now just peel the seal off, weigh it. And then the next one will be an 18. So 18 is the number of grams here. And there should still be... I do like that in the browser it keeps some of your previous predictions. So I can click back and find an 18. And just run that prediction. Okay, there we go. So the new prediction is running. Okay. Oh, we've got some votes for Mushroom Sprite. We've got some votes for Harpy. Sort of going smack bang in the middle of the weight range here with our guesses. While that's going, I'll see if this works. Okay, so why does that one work and other ones don't? That's just... okay. So yes, plan is... So tonight obviously is the Red Dragon and the Minifigs. Friday will be the aerial rebuild for a little bit. I do have to go out Friday nights. My drink is finished, so cheers, Artie. I will have extra water. So yeah, Friday we're going out, so I'll try and do an earlier afternoon stream for that one, and then just continue at my normal time of 4-ish on the Saturday. The other thing, one of the timed announcements that's supposed to come up through stream is that because the channel points are play money for fun things, RD, you will get those back. So even though I've run out of my caffeinated drink, you will get those points back to spend next time. So Kara will get on that before the stream ends, or like right now. Got to go CT later. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. And then if I can get myself organized, Sunday will be a month after Brickvention, so I'll hopefully have my photos sorted and I can share them on stream and go, here's what I did last month. And then we'll get around the week after that to Escape from the Lost Tomb off the build queue, and then we will... Scotty Rotten just got home from work, left 3 tabs open when I left. All 3 are here now. Yeah. Yes, and Elix can stop asking for photos. Yes. Being followed. And then, yeah, like I said, where I'm umming and ahhing about keeping the build queue as a thing that gets added to, but the plan for Saturday the 24th is to do more stuff like this, where I take a small set and I try and build it just using the box photos, and then we'll get around to the boutique hotel. And yes, welcome, Scotty. And yes, Kittles, that happen. I've done that before, where I'm watching someone, they raid into someone, and it's like, oh, I have to close those tabs, and then that person raids into this person, and it's like I think my most was 4. Usually we would say Taz isn't live, but yes, I hear that Taz is live. And pretty much as soon as we are done with figuring out what's in here and who gets points or who gets no points, we will be heading over to hang out with Taz. Kara and myself will be getting some dinner sorted. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you next time. Let's see what is in here. It is the Noir Detective. I don't think a mouse is jumping around. Get back here. No one put points on the detective, but that was what we got. Complete prediction. There is that. Wonder where I'll be when I get up. See you all there. See you next time, Scotty. And it's a mix of the light and of the camera here that sort of that it auto adjusts to whatever brightness it thinks. Waiting for Bricko to raid out so I can start cooking dinner. I mean, you could have started cooking ahead of time. But it's all good. We will be heading off. I'll see if this works. Go to battle stations. So if you are following, perhaps today is a good day to die. And the prime timed thing popped in randomly for the fun of it. So yes, if you're following, copy the one with the pickaxe raid emotes. If you're subbed, which I don't know if anyone is at the moment, feel free to copy the little red brick dude with the cutlasses. We're going to see if this works from the app here. And it may or may not work. I may have to do this from the browser. Yep, we are unable to raid at this time. If you could, Kara, that would be great. And just let me know when. Otherwise, I can do it from the browser. Okay, cool. That's popped up here. I can. I'll push the button when that's there. I just need to double check one last thing. So next stream will be Friday, but earlier than normal. I just need to check one of my commands. I think this has the. And yes, it does. Cool. So we'll see if this works. But we'll see you over in Taz's stream. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Same bat time ish. Same bat channel, kind of. See if this command works. And we'll see you over there shortly. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, and I hit the camera. That was good.